Good evening. My name is Leisha, and tonight's story takes place in London, England, where you can venture to many corners and find old friends clinking glasses, new lovers, browsing shop windows, and even sticky-faced children running circles around their parents. But before we begin, let's take a moment to relax our mind and body. Start by stretching out your arms and your legs, letting go of all of the worries of the day. Next, deepen your breath into long inhales and soft, gentle exhales. Feel your body grow heavy as you snuggle into your cozy bed. And when you're ready, let your eyes drift closed. On this particular occasion, we are heading to a cozy nook in Notting Hill, where cobble streets wound like ribbons. Every house has a cheerful window box full of flowers, and there is an unassuming bookshop. It's quiet haven tucked between a bakery that always smells of fresh scones and a tea shop known for its lemon tarts. The bookshop belongs to a man named William. He's gentle and thoughtful, with soft brown eyes that hold the stories of every book he has ever read. His days are simple, stacking shelves, chatting with locals, and occasionally stealing a moment to lose himself in the books he loves so much. But William couldn't shake the feeling that someone was missing in his life. One rainy afternoon, as droplets tapped against the window panes, the bell above the bookshop door tinkled. William looked up, and there she stood, a woman so radiant that for a moment the rain seemed to pause in reverence. She wore a simple blue scarf and had a warm, easy smile. "Hello," she said, her voice light and musical. "Do you have anything on stargazing?" William blinked, startled. Yes, of course," he stammered, leading her to a shelf near the back. As she browsed, William dared to ask, "Are you visiting Notting Hill?" She turned, her eyes twinkling. "You could say that. I needed a break from everything." It wasn't until she paid for her book and left that William realized who she was. Stella Harper, the world-famous actress whose face adorned magazines and billboards. Over the next few weeks, Stella found her way back to the bookshop again and again. Sometimes she came for poetry, sometimes for adventure novels, but mostly for the quiet and for William. They began to talk, first about books, then about life. Stella shared stories of red carpets and bright lights, and the pressure to be perfect in a world that was always watching. William, in turn, spoke of his quiet life in Notting Hill, of the charms and simplicity and the magic hidden in everyday moments. They were so different. He, rooted in his calm of his village, and she, a star wandering far from home. Yet, like the moon and the tides, they were drawn to each other. One night, Stella invited William to a stargazing picnic on the hill overlooking the town. Wrapped in blankets, they laid on the soft grass, gazing up at the endless night sky. "Do you ever feel," Stella whispered, that the stars are stories just waiting for us to listen? William smiled. Maybe there are stories reflecting back to us. As the night deepened, the world seemed to shrink to just the two of them, held together by whispers and laughter under the vast star-filled sky. But as season turned, Stella's time in Notting Hill came to an end. The world was calling her back, and William knew he couldn't hold her. I don't belong in your world, he said softly, standing in the doorway of the bookshop as she prepared to leave. Stella reached for his hand. Maybe we can belong in each other's. Weeks passed, and the little bookshop felt emptier without Stella's laughter. William tried to return to his quiet life, but everything reminded him of her. The poetry section she loved, the hill where they stargazed, the way she made the rain feel beautiful. Then one day, as William closed the shop for the evening, he saw a figure standing in the soft glow of the streetlight. It was Stella, her suitcase by her side. I missed the quiet, and I missed you. From the night on, the bookshop became not just a place of stories, but the start of one, a story of two souls who found each other in a little town under a starlit sky. As you drift to sleep, imagine their world, the warmth of the bookshop, the gentle rustling of pages, and the glow of a love that feels like a soft, endless dream. Good night.